starting? Are we on? Are we on? I'm so nervous. Welcome everybody to Cafe Monkey Munch. I am, it's not Cafe Monkey Munch day today, but it's date night with Bear. And what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna show you what I have prepared today. It's gonna be really simple. What's on the menu is a bone-in ribeye that we have prepared right over here. And it's going to side with some Serrano Peppers. Hey little monkey. And there will also be a side of spinach cooked with mushrooms, and I'm going to kind of top everything off and just kind of add this little gravy mix, as you can see right here, that I've been stirring for the last few hours. So I think we're just going to get started. So let's go to our steak. I already got our Le Creuset all warmed up and ready to go, so we're just going to start salting this guy up. Do a little pepper. I like a lot of pepper. Go to do the other side. And always be gracious with your seasoning, especially when it comes to steak, because actually a lot of it will get cooked off. And I got my pan already hot, and so here it is. But just a touch of olive oil. Oh, you can see it's already gone. And just for good measure, I'm gonna get some butter in there, so you can just kind of get a little sizzle. You might get a little smoky in here. Maybe we might gotta turn the fan on. There you go. So I'm just gonna start going for it, guys. 2 minutes every side. It's 7 o'clock on my timer. We're just gonna wait here for a good 2 minutes. And hope everybody's having a good day. It's been a pretty busy season for us, honestly. There's been a lot going on. It couldn't be any more busy at work, at church, with my business, things going on the side. But all good things, you know. Today's kind of our Sabbath, just kind of needing a day of rest. I'm glad we got to sleep in and just kind of keep our time with things. So feel caught up, feel ready to attack the week and eat some good steak tonight. So yeah, here we go. It's just going live. Our gravy's doing really well right here. It's just kind of putting it to slow simmer, and I just at the last minute added some mushrooms in there, and that's gonna kind of give it a good mushroom flavor. And I have these spinach leaves just drying up after giving them a good wash. And yeah, we're gonna butter this up. We're gonna throw some garlic in here. Let's throw some herbal action in here. And it's going to be really simple. This is pretty much Gordon Ramsey style. So pretty much we want to do a good medium rare. That's how I like my steak. I think that's how the majority of people like their steaks. But yeah, you get some people here and there that just love the well done, and I don't know what that's all about, but hey, you know, to each his own, right? So we're just going to wait 1 more minute. And it's probably a little bit less than 2 minutes because I didn't really start at 7 on the dot because I'm looking at my clock right here. But once we do the flip, then we're going to start adding some of our herbs in there. Oh, send them out too. You can always go on the camera. There you go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So we're going with the butter. Let's get our herbs in there. And I'm going to do all of our garlic. There we go. So again, you just don't want to touch the steak, right? The thing that I'm actually going to be watching is the garlic on the side, making sure I don't overcook that. And I know some people kind of tilt it and do like a little base kind of thing, but the cast iron is a little bit heavy, so I'm not going to waste my time with that for now, but just really let the cast iron do all the work. I just really love, this is all just learning from Gordon Ramsey, but just how he is able to mix these herbs, and just that combination of just this garlic, and we got just basic thyme and rosemary, and we don't cook a lot of steaks. We do, you know, here and there. So my dream is like to have like a garden of fresh herbs right by the wayside. But what I do, because I'm pretty cocky, I'll get a pack of rosemary that's fresh and thyme, and I'll just throw it in the freezer. So this is actually previously frozen rosemary and thyme, but it actually comes out tasting super good, and you get more longevity to your herbs too. So I'm just gonna wait 1 more minute because my clock is supposed to say 7:04 to the two sides to this side of the steak, and then I'm just going to give it a quick touch. Still feeling a little bit rare. And you can see this garlic browning up super nice. Just start to, don't want to overcook it either. But I think once I give this a flip, let me just kind of move up, 7:04. It's time for the next flip. Be careful, everybody. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. So over here, I'm just going to start pulling out our garlic, because this is looking pretty well done. Just going to kind of focus on the side right there. That is smelling good. What do you think, baby? Smell good?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. She's the one that's going to eat most of this. I'll probably have like a bite or two, but, you know, bears eat quite a bit. Quite a bit. And I'll be lucky if I get any. Here we have a roasted garlic just cruising on the side again. You want to keep an eye on that so it doesn't burn. So you already have some burnt stuff right here. That's okay, still good if it tastes good. But at least we got the majority of it out. And I'll put my herbs kind of back in. And I'm feeling like kind of a rare. Got another minute till it's 7:06. So I'm just doing 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Feeling it out, being very, very cautious because I don't want overcooked steak. And the thing that we gotta know too is that we're gonna let it rest, right? We gotta let it rest at least, I say like 5 to 6 minutes, just because it's gonna continue cooking by itself. So you just don't touch it for the next, let's say 5 to 6 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, something like that. Looking pretty good, guys. Yeah, I can still feel like the rawness right here, right? And so, Gordon's always like, hey, don't touch your steak, don't touch your steak. So I touched it a lot, actually. Alright, it looks like we're almost up, 7:06. This might be the last split, that's kind of like my feel. I'm going to keep a lot of this butter and these herbs inside because for what I'm going to cook later on is, you know, just that, those juices from the steak, it's really going to add to a lot of that flavor. That's kind of feeling pretty ready to me right now. Yep, that's feeling pretty good. So I'm not going to mess with it anymore. So off to the side we go. There you go. You can just hang out there. And I'm actually going to do next, I'm going to do my peppers because I was going to put some gravy in here, but I don't want gravy on my peppers. So I'm just going to go for these guys. Again, you have all that infused steak juice, beef juice, or whatever you call it. You have all this these herbs and this garlic, and this is going to be awesome, guys. Serrano Peppers. Got these from the Korean, wait, what? No, we got these from Whole Foods. Sometimes you go to the Korean market, sometimes you get them at Whole Foods. And just to prevent these from burning, I'll just take those off. So these are going to cook. Whew. I'm going to turn the heat down just a little, prevent that popping. And these I think will probably cook pretty fast. And these are kind of hit or miss too. Some of them, they're super spicy. Some of them, they're not really spicy at all. Usually we get the spicy ones just that by chance. But ooh, that's popping. Be careful for it.
I can smell the spice.
You can smell that spice? Oh yeah. So again, that heat retention from the crochet, it's really ooh. And just be careful, like, because yeah, there seems to be a little bit of popping out. I don't know if there's some water. Some water in there. I thought I dried them out quite a bit, but maybe it's just the nature of the spice. But you see how they're browning up super nicely. And yeah, we're just going to put those off to the side once they're done. But yeah, it's picking up all this juice, picking up all these herbs, and these are going to be awesome. I could probably eat like 3 of them. Like I need like the first 2 just to kind of get my palate ready. Oh yeah, look at that. browning super nicely. I think this one's about ready to burst. I remember one time I had gotten olive oil in my eye, and so my wife had got me a pair of these just to make sure that we're in the safe zone, guys. Oh, that's looking awesome. Okay, these two are ready. This one probably needs a little bit more time. This guy's ready to go. This guy probably too. This guy will give him more time. So these guys still pulling out. Put them off to the side. These guys are looking amazing. Oh, this guy's all charred. Look at that guy. Ooh. Again, Serrano Peppers. I think if you want to talk about spice level, it goes from shishito being the least spicy, and then you have Serrano, and then you get your jalapenos. Cool. So let's see, what shall we do next? So what I have left is just the spinach, and I got these mushrooms, and I have this gravy. I don't know if I'm gonna put this on the stick, or maybe I'll just put it on the side to whoever wants a little bit of that. We'll just go based on feel. So I'm gonna start with these mushrooms. So I just cut up a bunch of mushrooms. These are gonna cook pretty fast. So because they're gonna cook fast, I think I can just add my spinach already. I don't know if you guys can see that. And again, you don't have to add too much salt because you already have all that butter from previously. Oh my gosh, I'm such a mess. And I'm just gonna let that kind of go for a little bit, put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And what's cool is that you'll have a really kind of similar palate because you're getting all that steak juice. Maybe you might get a little bit of spice from those Serrano peppers. No like waste. Chinese, like, oh, look at that little stem. But yeah, so the cool thing I love about spinach is that it seems like there's a lot in here, but once you actually cook it down, you're gonna see how much, there's just like a lot of water weight, I guess, so you really start to see it shrink. And one of the things that I love adding to spinach or any kind of greens with steaks is a little bit of cumin. Is that how you say it? Cumin? So this little guy right here, we've had this forever. It seems like it just never, I guess we kind of use it sparingly. That's not sparingly right there, but it never seems to really run out. But that's good stuff. 365. Whole Foods. 4 to win. Now look at all that moisture coming out of, you see like all these liquids from the spinach? I'm gonna turn my heat back up. I kind of had it at medium, so kind of seeing how long this is taking to kind of shrink down and just kind of speed it up just a little bit. And spinach is one of those things where you gotta be really careful. You don't want to overcook. So I'm keeping a super sharp eye on this. Where when you, I know like for like a lot of Korean, like just panchan, where you just blanch it literally for like a few seconds. Maybe like what is it, half a minute or like a minute, to where it's just perfect, right? When you get it in super boiling water. And the reason why spinach just cooks fast, I think it's just the nature of the vegetable, but then I don't want to lose a lot of those tastes or like all those, it's just such a dynamic vegetable and super healthy. Papa, I thought it was healthy. And the cool thing about heat retention is, now that it's kind of coming to a simmer, and it's looking maybe like, I'd say like 85 to 90% done. Dude, that's looking good. Should we add some gravy to this or not, babe? What do you think? Yeah? Maybe just a little bit? Well, I'm going to turn this off completely, let the heat retention do its thing. And then I have this gravy that it's kind of instant, guys. I just added like onions and mushrooms, but let's just douse it. Ooh. Let's just get it one more douse. Ooh. And one more for good measure. Ooh, okay. And that is power. So I'm going to turn off everything. Just let all those natural flavors do its thing. And wow, that's looking super good. Yum, yum. Cool. So I am actually going to just take this, oh, watch out, babe. I'm gonna take this off the heat. And it's still simmering, look at that. And then I don't want to overcook this, so I'm just gonna start taking it off the plate. Or onto the plate. Guys, you can go Ruth Chris, or you can come to Cafe Monkeymunch. It's really up to you guys. Look at that. The reason why I'm picking it up like this, I don't want it too watery, which it is already, but hey, that's okay. You know, it's all going down the same place. I was just trying to avoid it being super goopy, but maybe I should add some cornstarch or whatnot to the spinach.
We have arrowroot now too.
We got what?
Arrowroot.
Arrowroot. Arrowroot? Arrowroot? Cool. So anyways, that's kind of the majority of it. The rest of it, yeah. Well, I'm kind of okay. You gotta eat as much as you can. Well, if you look over in this pot right here, like maybe some people would throw this away. Like to me, this is like 3 more meals right here, guys. Come on. Come on now. Look at that puddle of, what is this, like local moco style spinach? You should throw like an egg on top. Anyways, we are officially done with that. Let's go back to our steak. Okay, everything's off, cool. Now we can revisit our steak that we did supposedly with what is it, medium rare. So what we want to do first is to cut off this bone. And then where's it running? I thought this was bone in. There's just like that little bit right there. Okay. Well, it's just kind of a little bone. I'll put that off to the side, but we can kind of already see. It's kind of like more on the rare side. Maybe it's a little bit different. I don't know. Well, you know, it's these glasses. I can't really see. But, okay, color's looking pretty good. Pretty good. So I'll just cut a little bit and see if we're getting the, ooh, look at that. I love cast iron because look at the evenness of, what would you consider that? Would you consider that a medium rare? That looks like pretty medium rare. Look at that. Wow. Doesn't get better than that, guys. Look at that. Wowzers. And our last piece right here. Whoop. Look at that big old, I don't know, that tendon or whatnot, but there you guys. All right, there you go. That is our dinner for date night tonight. So thanks for joining us on this impromptu little cook, and signing off. I'm gonna go eat, guys.